Play?
Yeah.
Play?
Yes, play.
Okay.
This is our dog, Bronx, but he's really like an additional sibling.
And it's actually my dog.
He's mine.
No, he's not. You're higher than me. Are you higher than me?
No. He doesn't have any clothes on today. Excuse his nakedness.
We always have our stuff up.
Did you try?
Ready? Hey. She like, why you so sexy? Hey.
Bronx dance. This is his favorite song.
Hey. Hey.
Why you so sexy? Fell in love with she
Hey.
Come check me.
Dance.
Mellow mama and daddy. She was
Ready. Hey.
I was on it heavy. Check why you so sexy.
Action.
Right, man. We get it. You guys are twins, bro.
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel.
KT Twins here. I'm Cass.
I'm Trina.
And thank you for tuning in for another video of ours.
Thank you.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed our last video. I'm so sorry. I know. I'm sorry. I'm going to apologize about that. I'm so sorry. That was rude. It was. I'm sorry. My mother raised me better than that.
She did.
You take it away.
Okay, so today we were just thinking of, we've been just thinking about like how summer is basically canceled because
Lock
of
off.
Corona and COVID. So like, okay, let's reminiscing on last summer, and then we're like, oh my gosh, remember all the parties we went to that we could have died at?
Literally. If you guys watched one of our other videos, you would have seen that our birthday, we always celebrate our birthday, Caravan weekend. And it's always such a great time. We always go super all out. Yeah, so we don't know what we're gonna do because it's not gonna be that much fun this year because none of the Americans are gonna come like we said last time. Barely any paparazzi or celebrities are
Paparazzi?
Yeah, we need paparazzi.
When's the first time ever catch you in a pic?
Not yet, but this could have been the year. This could have been the year. Never any paparazzi.
Who do you think you are?
If the celebrities come, the paparazzi come.
Not for you.
But I'll get caught in the pic, hopefully. Anyways,
Oh my God.
anyways, Shirley should not try to get in the pic. I am. Okay, so that means none of them are gonna come. None of the celebrities, DJs are gonna come. So it's gonna be super whack this year, even if COVID is over by like August time. It's super
not enough time to plan at this point, you know?
Yeah, or to like reserve anything. And yeah, everything's getting canceled. So all we could do is like reminisce. Like we're just looking at old videos and stuff.
Yeah,
Maybe we'll put some in of like last year.
Have some snaps. A lot of snaps.
A lot of stuff to master because like we said, it was a 3-day event. But let's jump right into the reminiscing of when we almost lost our lives. Literally.
Wouldn't be here today
for our
to tell the
birthday.
story.
Literally wouldn't have been.
Okay, so
Amen.
So the Friday of our birthday was a success. It was good.
It started off the weekend really nicely.
Yes. Although I said we should only do this one event, she insisted on doing the night event, and then it just kind of like ruined the day because it was kind of boring.
Yeah, it was.
That club is literally like when you're in there, you get the feeling like something's gonna happen.
Not for me.
Because you don't know. You don't have good instincts. Me?
Guys, I go out more than her, mind you.
My vibrator is just out of this world. So like I'll be somewhere and like the energy in that club, I'm telling you, like me and even another one of your friends.
That club is downtown.
We're like, this club feels like, you know, like it just makes you feel like, ew, like you need to get out because somebody's gonna shoot. That's what you feel like.
No, I don't. When I've been there, guys, that probably was like my favorite club. It got shut down now, by the way. Moment of silence for that club.
No.
No, don't listen to her, guys. She's just bored. That club was good, but regardless, yeah. So in the daytime, we went to a cabana pool bar. If you guys know what that is, it was like all white, and then we dressed up and we had some guests. It was super. That one was super fun.
Super fun.
It was so much fun. Fetty Wap was even there, but we didn't get to see him. And he was waiting there for
like really, really far.
Yeah.
We didn't even know he was there.
Yeah, we didn't know he was gonna be there until they were like, oh, Fetty Wap's here. Yeah. And then, but that one was good too. That was super good. But we got super drunk early. So already we're like, we knew we were going out later that night, but we're like, and we had a booth at Cabana too. And so it means we had like bottles, and then we also had food there. It was so good.
That's a good club to go. Well, like, it's not really a club, but it's a good, what is it?
A pool bar.
Yeah, it's a really good pool bar.
Yeah.
Like, they give you food, including like your bottle service. It's expensive.
It's expensive though.
Yeah. But they give you food, and the food's actually good.
It's worth it though. Like the money, it's worth it for sure.
And you get bottles, and it's just fun. Well, that weekend at least, it's just fun because everybody's there. Like,
I think a lot of Americans even come down because it's so much fun. But yeah.
So then Saturday.
Wait, Friday night. Friday night was okay too, sorry. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
But we were it wasn't that fun Friday night because we were so drunk and we got to the club late. And by the time I got there, like, a lot of my friends were already leaving. They knew who they are.
It was lit, because, come on, it was a shitty club. Anyway, Saturday now, okay? We were supposed to really go out Saturday. That was never the plan, okay?
It was.
But then, last minute, they were like, oh, let's go. And, like, you know, I was kind of like, whatever. Like, it's bad in a weekend. Like, it's probably going to be fun. So I'm like, okay. I didn't want to go there, though. But the other club we were going to go to was full. Get to this club, okay? Get to this club.
So we didn't go out Saturday in the day that day, only nighttime.
So we go to the club, and then
this club is downtown Toronto,
but not on the strip. Okay, keep that in mind. It's not on the strip. I don't like to go on clubs that are not on the strip because to me it's low budget. Like I don't know. That club to me is just so low budget. Like from we stepped in, I'm like, okay, like you know when you get in a club, it's like okay, like it's not really saying anything, right? And basically everyone's like whatever, doing whatever, and then
mind you guys, there's a stripper party going on. It was so lit, and Don Q was there.
It was not good.
Okay, you tell your part, I'll tell my part.
Okay, this is my point of view. So basically, we're in the club, everyone's like dancing. I'm just kind of standing there, whatever, right? Then I start looking, like I don't know what song. It was a song that everyone was jumping to, you know. So then after I'm looking, you know, I'm just scoping out the scene, and I see people fighting, right? So I'm like, it's not a fight, and I see it, I'm like, okay, I'm like, guys, they're fighting, let's go. Because if you are from the GTA, okay, and you see a fight in the club, you know what time it is, you know what's about to come. So your best bet is to get out of the situation unless you want to get caught in the crossfire. Me thinking smart was, guys, there's a fight, let's go. Right? Because I already had experienced signs from before this. So I was already like PTSD, okay? So then I'm like, guys, let's go. Everyone's like, oh my god, no one, literally the club was still going. The DJ was still playing. Nobody knows the fight, I swear, like, but me. So then after, they're still like, oh, what, a fight? Tapping each other like, a fight? And I'm like, let's go, okay? Nobody wants to go. So I'm standing there like this. Now I'm like vexed, like, I'm about to get shot. That's what I was thinking was now I'm gonna get shot. For real. Like, I'll give me so much chances and now I'm about to get shot. In this lame club. Eventually, after probably like a minute or two of them fighting, the lights turn on, the DJ stops the music, right? And then after, not a minute, probably like 5. No, it was like 3 to 4 minutes. Turn off the music, turn on the lights, and then after, everyone starts running at the club, flying. People are dropping down the stairs, somersaulting down the stairs, everything. So now it's like we can't even leave if we wanted to because we're gonna get trampled, right? So now we have to just stand there. A lot of people like got out though, and then even the guy's head was busted open. He's walking around, blood literally like dripping everywhere, coming in people's faces like a duppy. Like I don't know, the security was not doing anything at all.
Yeah, security ran with the crowd. Like security was gone. So everybody, and there's a thing about that club. There's like 2 exits. So like it's either you can go out like the back door, or you go in the front where everyone else is running. But
which is why I said let's go through the emergency exit. That's what it's for, an emergency. Let's go. But nobody wanted to leave. And then, so then we're in the club, and then we basically basically we're in the club now. Lights are on, everyone's running, the strippers are running, every man's running, and then basically how the club
the strippers are like trying to pick their money up quick.
Yeah, basically how
running to the back.
It's like you can go around the corner, and there's like it's almost like a dressing room. There's like bigger individual stalls of washrooms, and there's like an actual washroom. So everyone starts running over there to hide in the washrooms, right? You know what? They didn't run until we're all just chilling now, whatever, right?
We're not chilling. Everyone's just trying to realize, like, okay, like, do we all leave now? Do we leave with the crowd? Do we wait? Because while they're like panicking, I'm like, my friend's a DJ.
Watching Don Q.
you're right about that. I was trying to get some pics. Guys, I'll tell you about that after. But anyways, like my friend was one of the DJs who was playing that night. So like I went behind him to look, like, because from the DJ you can kind of see down into the stairs and see like where people were ready. So I looked down and I realized like, no, there's too much of a crowd down there. So I'm like, no, and no, also what I saw people running back upstairs. So I'm like, wait, what's going on? By the
long story short, all you hear, we're inside, the thing is glass windows, all you hear and see is bro, everyone ran to the washroom.
Not everybody.
And then bro, this girl grabbed me like, let's go. Some 6'5". I'm sorry to say it. Jumps on us.
Not me, guys.
Like jumps on our backs. All I remember was just falling to the floor, and a man on me, like
he literally stepped all over them to get past.
Like you're a bitch. You're a 6-foot man. I'm not saying that makes you bulletproof, but like you're really gonna trample a girl for the stall to run. I was vexed.
Guys, honestly, I shouldn't laugh because honestly, it sounds bad, but when bad things are happening, like the way I handle the stress of like things happening, like I just start laughing. Like I feel so, I'm like, oh my god, and I just start laughing. So like while everything's going on, I'm like, mind you, not to mention, I had to walk while I'm looking down to see like everyone's running back upstairs. The guy with the bloody face is like also walking like towards me in my desk. I'm like, oh my god, oh my god.
He walked towards me too, and
he walked towards like everybody. Like I think honestly, like because he got knocked in the head with like
a Henny bottle.
No, a garbage bag full of Henny bottles. Don't tell me.
And a Henny bottle too. I'm pretty sure it wasn't even empty. It was
but
thick.
Like there was like it was like 6 on 1.
Yeah,
6 on 1. He got I felt so bad for him. Not even security like helped him. Like honestly, I'm not surprised the club got shut down.
I know they're trying to make him walk down the stairs. I'm like, how does he walk down the stairs when he just got his head busted open?
Yeah, so that's something like he's very like incoherent. Like he was like wobbling to get down the stairs. How? I shouldn't have forgot to mention in the story was. Imagine Don Q gave me one of his bottles.
This tall.
Doesn't matter how tall he is. His money is this tall. Anyways, doesn't matter. Don Q gave me a bottle, little old me a bottle. Oh my god, I was so happy. And then while the cast was going, I'm like, okay, this is the perfect time to ask for a picture. So. Not to mention, I was hiding with his security too. Like, his Don Q has, so I'm like, trying to get in the corner with him and his security. Like, okay, if anything happens, like, I'm safe.
She kept saying the whole name. Don Q security was there. Yeah. I'm like, he's not here to take a bullet for you. He's not your security guard.
But if I dodge
catching a bullet for Don Q.
But if I'm behind Don Q. Saying this is me and this is Don Q and the security's here, the security's gonna go across the both of us. You know
what a through and through is? Google it.
Okay.
You Google it through and through.
Anyways, guys, it doesn't matter. Next story. So that was my highlight of the night, right? Don Q, meeting Don Q, talking to him a little bit. And then, yeah, of course the chaos happened. Ruined friggin' everything got ruined after that. All we see is the gunshots. All we hear is people screaming and yelling and cars skirting off. All you can hear everything.
We're stuck inside.
My idiot of a sister is running. Everybody knows during chaos you don't run with the stupid crowd. Because everyone is running. I'm against the wall. I look down. They're my sister and my sister-in-law are face first flat on the floor. I just had nothing but to do but, oh my god, I just started laughing. I was like, what are you guys
thinking? The thing is, when there's a stampede, if you do not run, you're going to get trampled.
If there's a stampede, you don't run with the stampede. You get out the way.
You can't though. All
I did, guys, was I ducked.
No, you already were up there.
Where?
You were already standing at the top.
No, I was behind you and Angie. I was behind you guys, in the back of you guys. That's how I saw you guys fall flat. I'm just like, what are you guys doing?
I'm trying to walk and everyone's running, I have to run. I have no choice.
That's true, but you also got grabbed down. So that's like, but
exactly.
God, guys,
I would have been fine if
it wasn't funny, but it was, oh my god. Now looking back on it, I was like, oh my god, it was so funny. The scene, just the fact that like she fell because she was like panicking, like sister, you have to just, you just go on and eat.
You know why I was mad? Is because I said from the before when everyone was still drinking their drinks, I said, let's go. No one even knows what's going on yet. We can make it out, be in our cars and get home. But nobody wanted to. Everyone wanted to still be like, oh my god, fight, let me see. For what? Why you want to see the fight?
Guys, another thing too is that was probably her Like what, your second time there?
Yeah.
Second only, and the time before that was the day before.
When I got that feeling that I was talking
Yeah,
about.
we went to the same club 2 times. So we went there Friday night and then went there Saturday night. For one though, I go to that club all the time. That was Saturday disaster. We almost lost our life. But and we so to end that story before we get to the next one, we ended up getting out safe though. We went through the emergency exit. We ran down the stairs. I said bye to Don Q because he was downstairs hiding too. We ran to our cars, got in the cars, drove off, got home safe. Now is our near-death story that happened on Sunday of Caravana weekend.
Yeah. So we went to the day party at a club in Saga, which was good. The party was so good.
So good,
So
yeah.
good.
I was trying to remember what you were talking about.
It was super good, but then, of course, a lot of people don't know how to act
In the GTA, yeah.
So
had an amazing night. Like I was on the table and everything, guys. It was so much fun. We were dancing. We got super drunk too. Super drunk. Then we left the party. By the way, all of these parties we had designated drivers, guys, so don't worry about it. But yeah, so then we were about to leave the party. We're like, you know, at the end of the party, I was like, okay, bye guys, bye. Everyone kind of like meets up even in the parking lot.
Just to catch another little vibe.
Yeah, like just to see what the next move was gonna be, maybe. Even though we already knew our move because we had another party to get to after that one, right? Yeah. So we're like all like walking towards the parking lot, and in the parking lot, everyone just kind of hangs out and stuff. Or like there's another parking lot across the street, even. So like everybody just kind of links up after the party. Me and my sister we ended up seeing one of my friends that I went to high school with. So we're just at her, but mind you, we're like only ones together. I don't know what happened to all of our guests that were at our party. Where did they all go? Do you remember?
I know one of my friends, she left. She told me she was leaving. She was gonna come to the club after, but she didn't end up coming.
Yeah.
And then,
but like people that we were in the booth with, we weren't with anybody.
everyone kind of scattered.
Yeah, everyone was kind of just doing their own thing, whatever. So it was just me and her together, thank God. And we're just talking to we're in the parking lot talking to one of my friends from high school. So we're just talking. Out of nowhere.
The thing is, we're right next to the car that we were going in, which was a girl was one of her friends was driving. So like her car was here, we were standing here, and then the girl's car was here. If that makes sense. Like their cars were next to each other, but we were just out of the car talking to her. No?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what do you mean, like my car and her car?
Yeah, like your car and her car were next to each other.
Oh yeah. But she was inside her car, but we were outside talking to her because we had met her before we even got a chance to get in my car. But she was already waiting in the parking lot in her car. But anyway, so then, I don't know, we're just talking about life, just talking about like how great, amazing the party was. Guys, out of nowhere.
What we hear? I promise you, I saw the sparks.
Like, I saw the sparks. It was like, I actually froze because we're literally talking to her like, hee hee. Say like, do it, we're like this. Hee hee.
Then you see your face this
Way, and the gunshots are happening like right there. So we're like, literally
she was like, oh my God. And then
you guys get in your car because I'm leaving.
This skirt is so fast.
And we were kind of hiding, like once we were the gunshots, we dug below her car.
Yeah.
And she's like, no guys, you guys get in your own car because I'm leaving. She stood off so fast, me and her just naked now, like,
and then her friend's like, get in the car. So we're like, okay, I can get in the car. This girl now, okay. Now, oh my God, no, I can't get in the car. My friend's out here. I'm like, I was already up here. Literally, you put me in problems yesterday. You put me in problems last time. I'm like, get in the fucking car.
And I was like, no.
She's like, no.
I went right. Guys, this is a really good friend of mine. A very friend who I love to death. And I was like, bro, no.
I'm like, he'll be fine.
He's fine.
I know, you know he would have been fine. If anything, he would have told you leave regardless.
Yeah, but I can't just leave without, like, imagine guys, you're with you're out with your friend, and this is like your really good friend, emphasis on your really good friend, and then gunshots go off, and my selfish ass just gets in the car, bye, boom, zoom out, like, God, didn't he even come with us? Or no?
No, he drove
himself. Yeah, but still, like, you know, you have to make sure, because I'm sure he was even looking for me, and I was
looking for him.
No, he was, because even after he was like, oh, where are you? Where were you guys?
He was not looking for her.
He wasn't looking for me, guys, but he was
drunk, first of all.
Oh, yeah, he was.
He was not looking for you, I promise you.
He also wasn't even scared of the gunshots. Like,
exactly.
When I finally found him, so we found him, like, guys, mind you, when I went running off, guess who came chasing after?
Duh! Say I'm a sister. Duh. When Mrs. say, oh, bye, and hits in the car. No, I'm like, not to go.
Yeah, we ride. So we're going. If it was her for another round, I would have followed her ass too. It's the same thing. So we're like, nah, we're going. If this is your friend, we would have went. But mind you, my other friend's like, get in the car. Scary in the car. Scary in the car.
I'm like, bro, I can't.
And you should have known that from San. Scary in that she wasn't riding.
Well, the smart thing is, yeah, you honestly, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry about it. The smart thing to do is work about yourself.
No, I can't.
Honestly, I can't because we are one. So if I go home now, like, oh, without my sister, I was gonna be like, where the hell is your sister? I'm supposed to say.
Yeah, guys, this is how it's supposed to be. But the other girl's not our sister. She's just a friend. So yeah, you can skirt off if you need to, but we need to go. In fact, no, guys, I would have felt. Imagine, if God forbid something had happened to him, and all I know is, oh well, at least I got off. Could you imagine? I think I could sleep at night. So I was like, no. I was like, no. And then when I got to him and realized, like, even if he wasn't drunk, he probably would have still had the same attitude. But then when I got to him and he was drunk, I was like, oh my God, like, you incoherent poor little thing. Like, let's go.
No,
like,
he was like, just go. He was across, first of all, minimum of fans.
Yeah, we were running around and then we finally found him.
Yeah, and then we're like, she's like, oh, come over. Can you come over?
Yeah, it was a fence.
But he's so drunk.
He's on the other side taking a piss.
Yeah, he's like, I'm fine.
Yeah, he was like taking a piss, and we're like, do you not hear the gunshots going off? He's like, so what? I'm not scared. I'm not scared. I was like,
they're not shooting anybody.
They're not even shooting. They're just shooting in the air. It doesn't matter.
I'm just fed up. I'm like, honestly, get over the fence.
And I'm like, let's go. Come on. So he hops over the fence and then like walks us to our car.
We told the girl to leave. We told her just go.
Yeah, we told her she could leave.
We got our stuff and then like,
yeah. And then
because she was scared.
Yeah, because our other friend was so scary. Yeah, so we just we're like, okay, just go. And we were with him anyway, so we're safe with him, if you know what I mean. We're safe with him. So we're like, okay, like you could just leave. So we were with him in the car, and then we drove off. But long story short, guys, never leave your friends behind. I promise, if I had left him, I wouldn't have heard the end of it. And if he left me, if I had ran around looking for him and I end up calling him like, yo, where are you? And he's like, oh, I left. He wouldn't have heard the end of it from me.
That's different. But I promise you, if she had left, he would not have been mad. He would have been like, okay, good, you leave, because
he wouldn't have been mad because of the type of person that he is.
You have no business being here.
You're right, but that's because he's super protective.
You're giving him an extra person to defend.
Yes, absolutely. But also, in the heat of the moment, you guys are like, you know, I'm not thinking flight. I'm thinking fight. So I'm like, nah, like if something happens, like I gotta be the backup. Like, you know, guys, I'm a ride or die.
She thinks she's like Superwoman.
No, it's like Bonnie and Clyde. You know what I mean, guys?
You're not Bonnie. Anyways, okay, so that's that story. Nothing really happened. We just were like, wow, again?
Like, again? Another shooting? Yeah. You gotta be kidding me.
And then we still went to the club that night. Probably should have stayed home.
Right? It's like we still kind of like we don't learn.
Yeah.